Okay, so I am back and I apologize. So yeah, so what I'm supposed to be doing for this video or for this thing is restart this and check this once more. Okay, so I am back and I apologize. Okay, yeah, so my laptop microphone is far superior to the other one, which is a problem we have to deal with at a different time. Let me take up this grid because it is unacceptable to me. Okay, alright, so this is supposed to be a statue. So right now you're like, whoa, that doesn't look like a statue. And I too am thinking it does not look like a statue, but it will look like a statue. And this is the part of art we call having faith. Okay, so I like dragons that have like a smoother face. Because like the reference I have is like, what is this? I don't like this. But it does help the shape. But props to the person who drew it. Let's just leave this on Naruto because that's more pleasing. Even though he's just got beat up. I think he got beat up by the Iwagakure. Let's just keep this here so if someone comes into the stream, they just are like, what's going on? You're not drawing Naruto. Perhaps the essence of Naruto is a dragon and a wolf. No. Can't be argued. Yeah, so I'm doing really random things today. Alright, moment. Oh, hold on, let me see. The right things up. No. Okay. So yeah, I had to restart stream. It was a mess. It was like this crazy. I don't know what was wrong with my microphone. I gotta figure it out. I don't even know how to. Sometimes I hate when things go wrong because I don't even know how to begin to troubleshoot it. And almost all the time when I look up a solution for something, I might just be dumb, but which is not impossible by any means. But whenever I look something up, the fix rarely ever works for me. Very rarely does a fix work for me. Like it's usually just like I just have to pray it works. Like things they just I don't know. Alright, so we have this dragon statue and then we're gonna make it look all stone like and it's gonna be amazingly awesome. Yep. And that's not the talon, that's actually the thing that goes from the talon. This is the talon, I've decided. Okay. It's like the talon glove that like dragons be having. The dragons tend to have. There we go. And then we're gonna just I'm using this is the real G pen. So actually yesterday I was watching a video and I learned what G pens are. I have knowledge. I understand the difference between the mapping pen, the I don't know about calligraphy pen, but the G pen. But anyway, so that was the pen I was using. It's the real Japanese. Nihon G pen. Nihon G pen. Japanese G pen. So this is used in. I mean, I've been using it forever, but not this one. I've been using the normal one. But this is for manga. This Clip Studio was originally a manga studio. But in any case. I'm not sure why I did that like that. Okay. So I apologize. I think a few people actually stopped in and like I think the crazy I will be playing hopefully if my microphone works. Regardless, I'll just use my computer microphone. It won't really matter that much, whatever. Just won't tell anybody. As I've just told everyone. Dragons have this thing, right? Or depends on the dragon, I suppose. I like the one at the top. I don't know if I like the one. Sometimes they have it here, right? I guess it's up to me. Right? Can they have it here? Like the. Anyway, I think this is a bit strange. I'm obviously like the wing is blocking the beauty of the wolf, but I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm thinking if once I actually put the detail in, hopefully the wolf will stand out. If not, I'll have to probably do a more at rest wing, like like one of these, which probably makes more sense. But there's beauty in it being up too. But I don't know if I'll think about it. Let's make a duplicate actually, and think about doing that instead, because that probably makes more sense. But I'm just unsure at the moment because I'm just trying to think about which one is better. That does kind of look more statue-like. I feel like if I was making a statue, if I was making a statue, I probably would go for the down version because it's probably more easy. It's probably easier, but see, I would probably do this here, just to, like, instead of here. That says a silhouette, though. It's not going to stay a silhouette. Just the wing. It probably makes more sense to put the wing down, but I think from a design standpoint, but maybe. I like this. This is kind of, what do you, like, is that standing up erect, like like in coats of arms, I think. I don't know what you call them though. They have different terms and stuff. I don't know. Okay. Where is my telephone? So this is really random. You're like, what are you doing? You're just drawing silhouettes. Well, fair child. Presta atención. I guess it makes more sense to do it this way, I guess. I like the wings though, but alright, we'll try this way, I guess. It just kind of makes more sense instead of having the wolf be blocked. Just a little bit more sense. Okay, so let's just begin. I could also have the wolf be smaller, but statues are not, I assume if it was really the case, the wolf would be this small, so that's not really. Statues are symbol language, so they can be realistic. But did you know, like, I think everybody knows, I don't know. Like, there's different languages. Like, for example, there's a horse in the statue. The way it's, like, set or standing means different things. All these kinds of things. So, statues are, like that. Not that I know much about statues. So first we're just gonna, the first goal is to make this look not flat. That's the first goal. Statue-like. So let's just begin with shading. I think I'm gonna end up wanting it to be like a light. Let me see what color did the free commissioner ask for this. It's a more Greco-Roman, but it's also from ancient civilization. Ancient. That would be gray. Okay. So I'm gonna make a. Alright, cool. So gray. So let's just decide the light's coming from the right. Mostly. So let's just decide that that's the case. Yeah, we are gonna have. I'm gonna put some platelets or whatever. Oh shoot! Dragons have scales. Dang it. And let me see if there's light. Honestly speaking, this whole part probably, because that'll probably be behind that maybe. I don't know yet. We'll see. Put some there. Let me see. Oh yeah, right, because this is going over there, so it's gonna be like that. So now all this should probably be in shadow, I guess. Probably. I'll have to figure it out. Take my time though, because sometimes I find I need to not rush. So maybe do that. I socket in here somewhere. Dragon things. Dragon tail, it's almost time. I guess all the songs are really just being shouted. Come along, but we still have to maintain form, so. Let's all watch Dragon Tales. Something like that. Okay. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure about that one. Alright, so then we're gonna go up here. We're gonna, like, I'm trying to get the form. Get the form first, and then we'll see about the rest. Okay, so this is gonna be our stone dragon. Alright, like a Mulan. That already, it's already giving something, isn't it? Not too shabby. It's giving something. Okay. Now we're gonna put this in the shadow. But I'm gonna take a little bit of this black. Or not. Yeah, there we go. But we need to form has to come first, so not first. Yeah, first, right? You still need to delineate the form of the thing first, right? Its three-dimensionality still has to be maintained despite the light environment. Although, of course, after a while, certain light you can't see anything. That's lack of light. That's how that works. Okay. Very well. I think this is here the lights. I think it's like because there's like that part. I think I'm just thinking about it. I'm not a dragon expert by any means. Apparently, Beshi are all dragon experts. Apparently. Aparentemente. Let me see if I can. How do I pop up the YouTube? I don't know how to do it. Oh, if I go over here and I press YouTube, and I press Studio, I think. I mean Studio. No. I'll save that. Dashboard. Live. Why does it say my stream ended 54 years ago? Okay. That's terrifying. Yeah, so I was telling you all I watched my first episode of Yu Yu Hakusho. Am I currently live or not? I should be live, right? Trying to see. It should be. Let me see here. I'm currently live. Okay. Oh wait, am I live? Or... Yes. Oops, I think so. Let me just make sure. Because I do a lot of weird things sometimes. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Hold on. Let's see, my channel. Okay. Why am I so terrible at everything? View your channel. Okay. Yeah, that one. Okay, I guess we're good. Anyways, I'll just keep talking. Alright, let's deal with the wolf. So. Oh, the wolf is still black. So let's, first things first, let's make the wolf not black. So first, let's make the wolf gray. Okay. And next, what we're going to do is very well. We're going to scan this. Not scan this. Oh my gosh, scan it. I don't even know what I was trying to say at this point. I'm just so embarrassed. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I think like that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do all of that there. This. Maybe do that. Here, here, here. Face there. So light's coming from this way, right? Yeah. Do that, maybe a bit of that. Bit of this. Let me see. I'm trying to think because like this is in front of that. Okay, basically like that. And then I'm gonna take the lighter parts and we're gonna come in here. His little nose. Do some of that. A little bit much, I think. Right, capture the form as best we can. Reflected light. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we're working on a stone statue. So now I think I actually will consider it. Well, oh, I'll wait a minute. I need to put them on a base. But let me just think about this. Let me continue here first. Okay, so this are going to be the this is where we're starting with this. And make sure there's no spots exposed. Okay, let's start with this base. This is our base for the statue we're making. So this is a game asset I'm making. So let me just write here since if anyone comes in, this is a game asset. It is for an interactive. It's kind of a visual novel episode interactive if you're familiar with it. Great for stories, not a great app, but whatever. Management's not great, but episode's cool in and of itself as a concept. But oh no, I can't type. Oh. And I'm hungry like the wolf. I want to say they say wolf in Spanish. How do you say wolf in Spanish? Do you know how to say wolf in Spanish? Let's see. I'm gonna do this. So I'll just like maybe leave a little thing up here. Stone statue. On a pedestal, which it doesn't have a pedestal yet, but so basically what I'll do is like I'll just like say what I'm doing up here. I'll try to make that a thing I do. We'll see. Red? Ew. I don't like the color red. That's not true. So overall, I hate that. It's impossible. Red is just one of the most solid of the colors. However, right now, no. Okay, I'm gonna put that up there. I'm gonna put a little thing behind it so that, like, you know, like those like instructional videos where people like instruct and stuff. Yeah, like one of those. Yeah. I'm gonna put this behind it, and then the words are gonna be hard to read, which is gonna be fun. Yep, I thought so. I'm gonna just do this. No. What we're gonna do is take the words, in fact, and we're gonna just put some white around them. Then we're gonna make that smaller. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You would think I would just change the color of the background thingy. And I'm hungry like the wolf. This is big and unnecessary for no reason. Let me just press this here. Let me just do this a different color. Instead of being difficult, as per usual. I guess that's okay. I guess. Put this up here. Hold shift there. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. Hold shift. Alright, cool. So now you're looking like, what are you doing? So now we're going to, in the words of the great poet, I don't know why I've been talking. I'm sorry. Let's see here. We're gonna try to make this look like stone. So, should I find a reference? Yes, will I find a reference? Hmm. Oh, 350 DPI. I'm curious if I change the resolution right now. Aside from my computer hating me, what would happen? Because I try not to change it during it. I find it doesn't, I don't know if it does anything. Let's see, 350, 600. I'm just curious as to if I'll notice the difference. I don't know. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty zoomed in, but I think it's the pen I use though too. The pen has a bit of, so don't worry, I'll go over, but I think the pen I used has a bit of, it's supposed to be like a real G pen, which is a inking pen. So I think it's just part of the texture of it, how it looks. To see, I can get like a bit smoother if I do that, but yeah, okay, it's just the pen I use really. Okay, so I might have to go around eventually, but I'm fine with this for now. Next we want like that though. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna try to make this look more like stone. We're gonna add more detail as we go. So for the wolf, it's going to be kind of this relief, this kind of and it might be best to start with the face. So Naruto, it's gonna be excuse me. I'm yawning all over the place. And we're going to, let me see. Okay, 可以的 works. 可以的 is just like that works. In Chinese, sort of, it can mean different things. So I practice a lot of languages, so you kind of have to practice all the time. I mean, I'm learning a lot of languages, so you have to like practice all the time. So, I mean, at least I don't know, I practice all the time. So, if you come to this channel, you will learn. You're essentially watching Dora or Nihao Kailan, essentially all times. Okay. And Masha and the bear or whatever. Alright, so I'm just kind of fixing the outline here. I'm gonna do a few things. I'm gonna finish this. I'm a bit overdue on this. I feel kind of bad. So I'm gonna finish this up. And then I'm just gonna fix these lines a bit. So maybe I should make it a little bit like broken down, such as that. I'll never find a good statue reference, but I think I have some ideas about how I want to do it. So we're gonna, the name of the game will be the name of the game. Oh my gosh. The theme will definitely be texture. So we'll be pulling out the texture brushes today for certain. And I'm trying to think more about texture too. I'll probably work on that as well a little bit during the stream. I'll be streaming a bit, and then I'll also be cleaning a bit because I have some cleaning to do. So you ask, how will you be streaming and cleaning? Well, I am an enigma. Cannot be pinned down, really. I'm not eating yet. I forgot about that. Apparently, you're supposed to eat. And the world will know, and the journals too. The things we do today will be tomorrow's news. Okay, I wonder if the ears are too forward. I think they're okay. Alright, let us begin from the beginning. So, here's what we're going to do now. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this again since I went and messed with it. I messed with this a bit, so I'm just gonna just put this back, put the gradients back in there. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so stone. So first things first as well, I do want to make sure I get the eye placement down because animal eye placements are always so much fun. Not that I've drawn that many animals. But I will be drawing, I am writing this one story, so I'm going to be probably be doing some more animal practice, which would be pretty cool. So, let's see. Okay, so, alright, let's, let me see here, what do I want to use? What brush do I want to use? Let me just try something and see something. So noise, alright, noise isn't a good idea, noise isn't good. What I'm gonna want is something like, so let me go to my brushes. I don't know where my brushes are. Every once in a while I can't find my brushes. Okay, there they are. Okay, so we have this horror pen. Let's look at this. Let's look at some of these brushes really quickly. So there are different, so you can have like the texture, you can get it from like the brush, from what I understand. So we can look at, let's just make it a more interesting color. So we can look at like the texture of the brush. So this is probably like in the material, right? If you were to look at like, if you just, like, that's the material of the brush shape. But then there's also sometimes people actually add texture on top of the brush. So for example, some of these watercolor brushes, you see like the shape of it is a circle, from what I understand. But it's pretty round too if you just press once. But it has like a paper texture on top of the brush. So when people create brushes, they can do these kinds of things. So it's going to be interesting. So this gives you an interesting watercolor look. So if you were to draw something, I don't know why, but we would just, I don't know, let's draw an eye, I guess, or something. And then there's no real reason for this. I'm not even sure what I'm splitting. I just kind of want to use the watercolor brush because I thought it looked cool. That's really all that's happening right now. So let me see if I can draw an eye. This is like a note. This is a notebook eye. Okay. And I'm hungry like the wolf. Oh, I'm on the same layer, so it's gonna pull the black out. Isn't that cool? So it's gonna interact with it. See the texture right here says paper, texture density. So then here I can like, so I just want you to see. So then I can like lower it. So there's less of the texture between the two. Less of it in it. That's pretty cool, right? Anywho's it what's it. Let's just get rid of all that those fun things. And now, because I refuse to go find a reference for some reason, which is a good idea to do by the way at this point. Let me see something what I want to do. Oh no, I don't want to use a watercolor brush. I don't know why I was messing with the watercolor brush at the end of the day. I just was. So I'm trying to try to I'm just thinking through this, how I want to do this. I'm just thinking a little bit. I think sometimes, honestly, just like putting texture in the... Now, this is just me talking. I'm not telling you how to do anything because I don't know how to do anything. Sometimes just putting texture in like the transitions of these things, your shadows, sometimes it's sufficient, I find. Doesn't look great. I'm just thinking out loud. Don't worry about it. I tell you all, faith. Art is a... Okay, so like that, I find that. Let's see. Just thinking a little bit. Just thinking about how I want to do this. Just thinking a little bit. Oh shoot, I have noise on. Just thinking. Let me see. Alright, I'm gonna square texture brush. I'm gonna see what I want to use. I'm gonna find a reference probably in a second here. Just of stone generally, rock generally. Alright, like I can, of course, I can do like, I can do crevices. That's not necessarily what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just trying to generally like see what does a rock feel like, what does a stone feel like first, and then we can do more detail, but we're not doing that yet. Plus, I also have to consider fur. So, because I also want to make sure that is seen, and it's going to be in things like this, right? So, let me just think for a minute. Just thinking through painting it. So all of this is subject to great change when I come outside the form as well. But not yet. Of course, it's not gonna look actual like fur, because it's stone fur. But I'm just trying to think about. Not that some sculptures are amazing. Don't get me wrong. So, but in this case, I think it'd be better to go for more clear. This is stone since we're drawing it, I would say. But it can be done. I'd probably do more like, like something more like this, maybe. Right, because, like, typically when you see like a statue, it tends to be more like, more the idea than the thing, right? Depending, but okay, that also looks more like feathers to me, but we'll see. It might work though, we'll see. I'm thinking now, loud. That looks more even. Hey, Seraph. These are not for the game I'm making. This is for excuse me, yawning. This is for like a random person. This is for the episode interactive app. I've talked about it previously. It's like an be an overlay for that game. So nah. My game, oh my gosh, goodness. Oh my goodness. I cannot speak. My game is, I had to like go back to basics because I have started a little bit of concept art for it though. But it was taking, you were totally right about like taking your time too, by the way. When I was like, oh, I'm watching like all these tutorials. but I kind of had to like go back to like I was kind of what am I trying to say? I was kind of trying to I don't like this. I was kind of trying to just like I don't know, like do certain things. Like, okay, like the player controller, look up a tutorial specifically for that, and then like when I have a certain problem, just look up a tutorial for that, which is I think eventually what I'm gonna do. But I wasn't like I didn't have a good understanding of the engine and just coding in general. So I kind of took a step back to kind of like try to get more of those basics, and I think I found a kind of a course. It's just YouTube videos, and I think I finally am starting to understand it. So hopefully, um, it'll go a bit faster. I'll get more done. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make this. So it's supposed to be sort of I don't know. I'm curious what the story is about, but um, they're just like, okay, you need a like a wolf on a dragon, and then I'm supposed to put like a pedestal. It's supposed to be some sort of ancient civilization thing to go with the lore for their story. So it's like a statue. So I'm over here reinventing the wheel, and all I need to do is just look up a stone reference. I'm just being stubborn. Let me do that. Um, but yeah, so I think it'd be good practice. But then I'm supposed to do some other. It's just doing like random art things. I'll probably be doing maybe a few assets for my own like story, but for this interactive game thing. But we'll see what I get to. I might just do a bit for now. Let me see. Stone. Hard, solid, non-metallic mineral. Now we know what that is. Let's actually look for images. Stone. Let's see. Okay. I spelled statue wrong. Statue. Illustrations. Okay. I just type in statue. Most statues are still not there. Just getting a bunch of David statues, which is not. It's just pretty peak, I guess. Let's see here. But let's see. I guess statues are. Oh, there's a dragon. Interesting. Okay, let me grab this. Whatever beat stage statues. I remember making some terrible game when I was like 14. that sounds amazing. I actually did download RPG Maker once actually. I actually did have it. I think I deleted it like literally like 3 weeks ago because um my computer didn't have a lot of space. I had to delete Unreal Engine too because I had Unreal Engine on my computer. And it was so funny because for like a whole year I was like, why does my computer have like no space? It was because of Unreal Engine because I had downloaded that like the first time I heard about it. I was like, this thing is free, bet. And then yeah, that I finally figured out that was a problem. But I would like to try RPG Maker again too though. So that might be an idea because it seemed pretty cool. Because what I do is a lot of time like when I randomly come across things, I'm like, whoa, this is cool and this is free, and then I like download it and then I don't get back to it, but I mean to very much so. I just never get time, and yeah, that's what occurs. Let's see here. So hopefully the tree. That's funny. A very OP enemy. So yeah, I'm gonna like make my little like test game first, and then I'm gonna make the game I'm working on in my head. Let me see here. What makes something look stone-like? There's like there's the texture, but I'm just thinking because even it's gotta be how the lighting works. Let me see. Just thinking generally, I mean, I can make it look stone-like. I'm just if it's like a marble, it's like highly polished. There's a lot of reflected light. This is pretty. Let's save that. I'm just on Unsplash looking at statue references. Getting a lot of like Greco-Roman type things, which Rodwin. That's interesting. Ooh, Bruce Lee. Now, Bruce Lee is a reference I can always go for. Grab this Bruce Lee reference in front of Starbucks. Okay, I'm done. I'm not doing too much of that. I don't like reference searching sometimes. It's good. I'm trying to like build a repository. I don't know of like references. I like martial arts way too much. I really like past statues of like David to find the Bruce Lee statue. Anyway, oh, you really? Yeah, no, like even sometimes too when I'm like watching tutorials and I like look to see like what like software they have on their like desktop if they happen to show it. I'm like, oh, what's that? What's that? And then I like download all of them. Yeah, no, my computer like is like crying. It's like I'm way too there's way too much stuff. I actually went to fix my computer once because it was like broken, and the guy was like, "It's impossible to fill up this much space. Like, what do you have on your computer?" I was like, first of all, but second of all, I was like, I was embarrassed. I'm like, I did it. I don't know. I don't think it's impossible, but because it was like all like my drawings and stuff, but he didn't seem like convinced that was possible. All right, so let me just do a little bit of. Okay, so texture and then just light, I guess. Okay, so let's get us to look like this wolf a little bit more. This dragon's pretty cool though. Okay, so this is just my general wolf reference here. Okay. Oops. Okay, so let's try to actually get some details in here finally. So I just started with I don't usually draw this way, but I'm starting to think about it, and I think there's value to doing it this way. Like I started from like a silhouette, just like blocking in colors first. It's a bit more like painterly, which I kind of like, because I find I tend to paint more like close to traditional, even when I'm doing digital, because that's like what I know best. Because I obviously did that first. Oh yeah, you were streaming one of those one of the UFC fights, right, the other day. Yeah, no, I really like martial arts. I think that's why I like shonen anime a lot as well, because it's just like my family, we just like watching martial arts films. So, I remember I had this one friend, she was like talking about like shoujo anime. I'm like, okay, but like, why would we? I'm just kidding. I was like, but where are the fight? Where is the fighting though? Okay, so I'm gonna generally, maybe I'll just like generally make it like a wool first and then make it more stone-like. I'll probably be thinking about it both ways regardless, but still have to have detail. Right. After all, the sculptor is first making it look like a sculptor. They just happen to have stone. I just have to also make it look like stone. Oh, where's the light coming from? Because my light's coming from the right. I just want to make sure. Okay. Just grabbing this, making it look like fur to begin with. Not sure about this brush. Let me just keep using the same brushes all the time. I just like this brush. Okay. The father of MMA. Oh. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true about your account. Yeah. Yeah, if you stream something live. People are ready to watch, so that's good. I'm glad you didn't get caught. That's crazy. Hopefully they would give you a warning first. I'd hope. See, it will be random sometimes though, so it's a toss up. But sometimes like people will be watching like whole, like I saw someone's like watching like people watching like a whole series of stuff. I don't know. People just have no fear in them, so there's a cost risk analysis. But it's just kind of cool, like if you can like watch stuff with people. So it seems like you can do it on Discord and stuff. So that might be a thing like to do. This wolf's faces. Oh, duh. Wolves have mouths. Duh. Of course. Okay. I have to figure out this eye is being weird. I'm gonna, maybe I'll do this first. Let's do the good. That looks very creepy to me. I watch a lot of but at the moment, me and my brother are watching like a lot of wrestling, which I know, but similar. I haven't much got into UFC. I just don't have time for anything. But I like watching like the Chinese martial arts films. And I feel like this isn't. Let me go. Here we go. That part looks a bit stone-like when I did. This is too far back, I think. This looks creepy because it looks like an eyebrow, but it is kind of. Dogs do have eyebrows. I mean, it has a brow, so. My one dog, like, it literally has visible eyelashes. It's just really funny because she's like the girl, and her brother doesn't like have that. I'm sure he has them, but like, it's so funny because hers are like so visible, and it's just like it's literally like Mickey Minnie Mouse thing. In cartoons, how they have eyelashes, but she literally does have eyelashes. That's so funny. Yeah, UFC instantly attracted you. Yeah. And sometimes they literally cross over too, because there's like a lot of there's like several WWE people who are like in who are mixed martial arts or have that background. A lot of them like actually have mixed martial arts background and different things. So sometimes they like cross over. Like I think like Ronda Rousey was on WWE, and of course like Brock Lesnar went over for a bit. I think CM Punk did too, although I don't think he did very well. But you know, did it. That looks a little bit better. So slow, slightly creepy, but there's something about it. Maybe it should be creepy, you know? Want a random, interesting factoid? I guess it's a fact, shouldn't be a factoid. So let me see. How's it go? So Bruce Lee's name in Chinese is Xiaolong. Xiaolong means little dragon. It's his stage name. And that's pretty interesting on its own. But but Jackie Chan in Chinese, his name is Chang Long. So you can still hear that Long, right? Long is dragon. Like if you ever watched like American Dragon, Jake Long. Long means dragon. So Jake Long's last name was Dragon. Anyways, if you're familiar with that cartoon. So Jackie Chan's name is Chang Long, and Chang Long means, so Chang means to become, Long, so to become the dragon. So Jackie Chan's name in Chinese, his stage name, is an homage to Bruce Lee, because what he's saying is he's becoming like the dragon, but it's always a progress of becoming like Bruce Lee, but he's never Bruce Lee. So it's kind of like a tribute to Bruce Lee. So it's kind of interesting. And even though I guess like they're my dogs. Shh. Silence, children. I apologize. Hold on, let me turn off the mic for a moment. Okay, they seem satisfied. Yeah, I think I thought it was pretty cool. I learned that. CM Punk has the worst UFC Some embarrassing. I love CM Punk though. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing though, I must say. Yeah. Yeah, the respect that. Yeah, Bruce Lee's crazy. Like Bruce Lee has like statue, like as you can see the statue just had it here, but he has like, it was so random. Like for example, like like maybe you know this, but in the Yugoslavian, like I don't know what's going on, but the time of troubles, and but after to like show peace, they like built a statue. They were like, who's gonna like show like something that they can all agree on? They built a statue of Bruce Lee, which is really it's a testament to like I think the power of like films and just I don't know, people were just I don't know, just like dedicated to something. I don't know. It's just it's very impressive. And yeah, Bruce Lee's great. Even like just Jackie Chan's general even his style and stuff, it's kind of like all like relative to Bruce Lee in a sense. Like the way that like he fights, he's like he does definitely respect Bruce Lee, but he said that one of the things he found is like Bruce Lee in his movies like Bruce Lee would never be like basically like Bruce is like never phased, right? And you never like for the most part you don't see that like you don't really think he's gonna lose. But like Jackie, that's why like sometimes he like fights. Jackie Chan also has like an opera acrobatic background as well. And which is also really interesting. So there is part of that. So he does like probably do a bit more theater. But like for example, when he punches, like he'll like he'll like act like it hurts or things like that. So he's like tries to show that he's not like Jackie will get hit, right? So he tries to show that he's not like impervious or invincible, and that's like in direct response to like Bruce Lee. But definitely always like always respectful. But it's like interesting because his style is like more like designed around that idea. But yeah, Bruce is the guy though. Let's see, I think it looks stone light. I think we can definitely gonna add more things to make it more stone light. more right, so it's not actually first, so I don't wanna. I'm just winging this, I don't know. Let's try try to see if I can get this to work. Let me see how I want it to work. Or what I think is okay enough. Admittedly, it being gray is probably gonna suffice for episode, but we do want it to be. I do want it to be. I want it to be nice. No, of course. CM Punk, that's crazy. That's embarrassing. Oh, this side is behind, right? So make that a bit darker, a little bit. I'm just picking colors, or I guess values. Let me see something. I wonder if I like add more highlight, if it will help. Eek. Sometimes you have to go on a different layer, because sometimes it won't. Depending on the brush, it will like. I don't know. So I guess I get too blended that it doesn't. I guess also not. I probably have to the amount of paint is low. Add a bit more. Someone did have to have the worst record. That that's that's an unfortunate truth. That one. Dang, CM Punk. That's alright. We'll get it next time. Probably not though. I really like Muay Thai. It's like a style. I heard they do that in like UFC a lot. So that alone might be an interesting reason to watch it. Watch like was it Tony Jaa? I think he's a kind of made it really popular. Oops. In terms of martial arts films. So do you watch like the like kind of yeah, Muay Thai seems like if you wanna hurt somebody, seems like that's the way to go. Maybe doing like that, this kind of dappled thing is good. It's kind of I'm kind of like oh you can't see that. I'm doing like this kind of dot 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 and then going back over a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, I started saying something. So do you watch like do you like what's it Baki and like Kengan? Is it Kengan Ashura? I haven't watched any of those, but do you like have you watched those or checked those out? Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe that could be a way to go. I think they're doing some sort of road work outside my house, so if you can hear it, not sure though. So the dogs were upset. You like those? I have not watched those at all. But so like, what's the premise for Baki like? It's even one of your favorite anime of all time. So like what what's the the premise and story of it like? Yeah, see, this isn't gonna make sense. If it's stone, it's probably not gonna be separate or too thin, probably. So I'm thinking, I think highlight is gonna be a big part of this because if I look at this, like the highly reflective, this probably isn't like, this isn't really like ancient style though. I feel like this is more like, well, then again, like those Roman like statues and stuff were like pretty. I mean, they were marble, so but she said still, so can make it shiny, I'm sure. Not too shiny though, just like, let's see. See, I want to make sure it looks like stone on there. I'm not sure yet. Oh, you know what though? I think maybe. Basic. Okay. So, oh, it's really? How serious it is. But and it's good to take it seriously. I like that. Backing his dad is the strongest creature in the world. In the United States. That name is Yujiro. It's getting bored of being from the finest. I was like, decides to have a bunch of kids. That's so it's Dragon Ball. I'm just kidding. Oh gosh, Gohan. That's funny. That's a brilliant premise. If you can't find someone else to do it yourself. So he's training. So is he like? So he's like training his kids to be able to fight him. I actually had an idea like that or something similar to this. Generally, but it's a basic idea, I guess. That's kind of funny. I'm as stronger than the United States military. Yeah, that sounds neat. So like how serious is he about like taking them on to like is it like it's like I'm like is he like killing his children or like or is it like you're defeated just like leave my eyesight and then tell me like Baki's like the last of his children alive or something weird. one of those kids. She's trying to read you don't really like her. That's embarrassing. I like the dynamic though. That's funny. It sounds like a harem. Like is it not a harem? Sorry, concubines. Oh, is this still streaming? Hold on. Make sure you can still see that properly. It looks weird on my OBS. Let me see if it's still. Okay, it looks like it's fine. My OBS is like a black screen, but hopefully it's okay. It's back. OBS is so weird for me at times. That's a crazy premise. That kind of reminds me a little bit. It's not the same thing, of course, but it reminds me a little bit of like My Hero, like how like Todoroki's one, just like raising strong people. I guess that's more like engineering. So like, how does like Baki feel about like? Does he care at all, or like? Using some pencil as well here and there. Let's get some of that texture. Let me see. I guess it's okay, but I'm gonna keep working on it. Let me get the dragon up to speed a bit and then really go into some more detail thereafter. Let me see. Let me see if I can find like a more ancient looking stone. It's actually funny because a lot of these ancient. It's really funny because you have this concept like ancient ruins and stuff, but a lot of ancient are like old statues and stuff. Even like buildings look better than the modern ones. They just built better. It just depends. Although I guess sometimes maybe they're also like remastered. What is it? What's that word? But a lot of buildings and stuff were made far better, have far better integrity than modern buildings. Modern architecture is very underwhelming. Let's see here. This is interesting. This is probably Thai. Let me see. Is it? No, Bali, Indonesian. That's pretty. Sorry, I'm just looking at like these different statues. This is beautiful. I love this one. Let me see. I might just bring it up. No, I've drawn a statue like twice. I'm not sure why I'm like struggling. I've done, but I guess I was following an exact reference, so it's always different when you like try to. I mean, I guess it's okay, but it can be better. Let's see, the first time Baki fights him, Naruto was level. Oh, now he has motivation. He did that on purpose and leaves him in that. I'm sorry. I'm upset. I'm involved now. And then leaves him in that Baki's main goal left to become stronger than his dad so he can get revenge for his mother. A side plot and a whole another kid I haven't mentioned, but that's the main plot. He should have like a sibling to hype him up. Yeah, he totally did that on purpose. So that he'd have motivation beyond just... Because that's like motivation is like too outside. to give him like inner motivation. That's messed up. But it sounds like it's sounds like Yujiro, basic Yujiro. Like I know something. That's crazy. Classic Yujiro. Oh, dragon on a different layer, of course. It's not pretty. People just make some beautiful things. It's amazing. Okay, let's see here. And how they do like fabric. You know, I wonder if that'd be a good way to study fabric. I'm really bad at like fabric. I need to like study that, but the fabric they do in sculptures is so impressive because it's something so like delicate, and it's still so hard. It's like it's like there's like instant. I'm not. There's like an instant beauty to it because it's an instant like juxtaposition. It's like I don't know, instant poetry, like opposites that make total sense. Very interesting. This is a bit too. Let me try this one. I made like two versions of made two versions of this brush, but with one has like less opacity and one has more opacity or less opacity, I guess. I don't know why I decided to use a different brush than the other one because now it's a little different. Well, yeah, thanks for explaining. It sounds really interesting. So like, does he like try to keep the fighting like the author realistic, or is it just like what the story necessitates, or is it more like just like a bit more fantastical, or is it try to be more grounded? Do dragons have? No, they have like a hole, right? Yeah. What does the fantasy animal have? But you have to use the precedent. Let's see here. There should be more here though, wouldn't be, I think. Let me see. I can't see. It's more light here. I think. Oh, sideways. I can hear, right? I think I can hear somewhere. And Jaggy, yeah, they tend to have this thing here. Oops, what am I doing? Oh my gosh. I think I'm overdoing this. I probably spent too much time on this. But I'm learning, so can't really be time not spent wisely, right? Yeah, for sure. I need to look at that. I'm not close by any means anyway, so I'm not sure what I'm talking about. It's not. Just make it a bit more like. Yeah. Baki basically keeps fighting stronger and stronger people like Mortal Kombat. That makes sense. Maybe I will check it out. So many things to check out. Oh my gosh. That sounds interesting. I would see it on Netflix. It's like Strikes Dragon. I mean, it doesn't, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Ugh, her hair. This because of this. It looks very like jolly. I don't know. Like it looks really happy. I want the dragon to be happy. I want it to look fierce. Maybe. I don't actually know. That should still be light. I think it's just supposed to be a dragon. Person didn't really. He didn't really say what he wants to do in terms of. Let's do some like here as well. So for anyone just coming in, I am making a supposed to be a game asset for. So I'm making like a stone statue thing. I have to put the pedestal on still, but I have to figure out this dragon looks uncomfortable. This like his feet look a bit uncomfortable. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Oops. Here. Yeah. Honestly, it might do like that. You can tell I'm not sure how to. Not exactly sure what to do with the feet, right? Or like. Oops, I feel like this should come back a little bit. Like I feel like it should be a bit back, but I feel like it should be like this, right? I think it should be a bit more like that. But then I don't like doing this, but let me just. I try not to when I can. Instead of be like, selecting I'm apart and moving it. I try to redraw it if I can, which is I know a little bit like, yo, who does that? I do that, but it's just because I like to try to practice. But I'm gonna move it today though. Okay, here we go. I have to fix. Now I have to fix the. I could have just moved everything. Hold on. Oops. Let's move everything together this time. I need to zoom out though because I can't really see. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay. Mm. Yeah, sorry, I apologize. I have two dogs here, so if they're like warning, random barking may ensue at any moment. I'll try to see if I can like track my mic before they do, if I can kind of predict it. But they seem to be doing like street work or something around where I am. Street work, road construction. All right, let's see here. Let me grab the other brush. No. Yeah, I'm not sure if this makes it look more stone-like or if it just, I'm not sure. Inconclusive. To be like there as well. I don't think this dragon's wings would be able to make it fly. I think it's too small. But luckily for us, it's a stone dragon. It's a girl dragon. I mean, of course, it's a girl's dragon. Oh, my dogs. They are. Where are they? Yorkshire Poodle mixes. They're French and English. A gas. I don't think that's a word. They're Yorkie poos. Although the one honestly looks like he looks like a Scottie, so I don't know. But they say they're related. So, like, I took him to the vet, and she was like, he looks more like a Scottie. What is it? Is this Scottish Terrier? They're ridiculously small, especially the boy. What are they doing to the street outside? Everything? Let's see. Nintendogs. I remember that. I didn't have it though, but I remember like the ads for it. It looked really cool. That's funny. They're like, the boy is all black except for he's like a white tuft, and then the girl dog, she is, I don't know. It's like brown and like tan and gray. It's got a lot of colors going on, but all those kind of neutrals. She looks more standard to a Yorkie Poo. Yorkshire Poodle Terrier. I'm not saying Yorkie Poo. That's not good. I don't like abbreviations, like dog abbreviations sometimes. I mean, it sounds cute, but it also sounds like this is a non-problem. I'm not even sure why. Discussing it. Okay. But yeah, that's what. see. Yeah, this is what like Yorkshire poodles look like. Or Yorkshire poodle. Yeah. Yorkshire Terrier poodle mixes. I don't think there's like a Yorkshire poodle. I'm not sure. I don't know if that would make sense. Oh, yeah. That's a puppy though. My dog, she actually started, she was all black as a puppy because we actually got her as a puppy. Her brother, we did not have as a puppy. We got him later. He actually got returned. Sorry, I laugh, but he's just funny. He's just very like an unfortunate little puppy. He's very cute. He's just weird. But he got returned, so then we took people that had him, but he's funny. Anyways, but yeah, she was all black, and then so I named her Luna. So her name's Luna, and like the moon, like like because it's dark outside at night. So as you might know, and anyway, but yeah, she was all black, and then she was like, no, I'm gonna like be really really light brown and beige instead. After a few weeks, so she just threw her whole name out the window, really. And I took a while to name her too. So people are out here, like commiserating, like really thinking about that stuff. Because my last dog, I just kind of it wasn't very creative, so I was like, oh. And then afterwards, I learned that like half the world like names their dog Luna, so I was like, well, what was the point of this? Trying to be special and her middle name is Kimchi though. Yes, my dog has a middle name. Oh, you used to play? You don't remember paying for that? That's a crazy confession. I'm just kidding. I used to just go to like the game store. Like this sucks. Like I used to just go. I was literally talking to my sister about this the other day too. Like just like go in stores like never buy anything. Like I used to comfortably I used to go into like it's like GameStop here. I used to go into GameStop. It might be other places. I'm not sure. And I would just like look at all the all the anime games. Just like look at them. Literally read the backs of like every possible game. Read every. I swear every time I go into GameStop, I just go in there and read the same like description and summary of like the Naruto games like every single time I went in there, and then I just leave because I didn't have any money. Like, it's such really funny to think about it. I eventually did get some Naruto games though. I only got like they were like not like it was like before like I had PS2 games. But like I bought them like they were old at the time. Like it's not like I didn't buy them like new. But like which kind of follows with the rest of the story, right? Because I couldn't afford it. So it's like I'm like freaking out about like PS2 games. People are playing on their 360s or whatever. And PS3s. My cousin had one of the Naruto games, so he used to play one of the Storm games. But I never played any of those, unfortunately. I'm not good at fighting games though, so I probably wouldn't have. But I had what did I have? I had Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles or something like this. And then I had this. I did have one that was kind of like a fighting game. I think I did have one that was a fighting game. That you would like, go through everybody's like story sort of. If I recall right. If I recall correctly. It's the adverb. I think it's right, it's adverb. It's when the second half starts and just got all the shovelware I could. Oh yeah, they did call it shovelware. I literally learned that word like a few weeks back. I don't know to. Getting games now just feels less special. Yeah. Well, like you don't get anything physical in your hand, so it's like I actually want to like get some more physical games. For me, like I only just upgraded. Like I'm not gonna, no, I'm not gonna say because I sound really poor, but I guess that already kind of shows you. But so there's like a backlog of games I can like try. I really want to play Zelda. I've been humming the song the whole time. Like I've never played Zelda, so I want to get like a Switch, but yeah, I'll have to see. Can't right now, but we'll see. Hopefully soon. My sister said she might get one, so then she'll be back home soon because she's actually graduating this year. Saying a bunch of random things for no reason, but she's graduating, and so she'll be back home. So that'll be really cool. So we'll actually probably play some games and do stuff. It's actually funny because me and my sister we were on the PlayStation like store or whatever. I don't know, like where you can get the different games and like she was struggling to find a game. Like we ended up playing like a PS1 game. And she ended up playing like PS1 Tekken as well. Like two PS1 games. It's so funny. She like passed like all of these like PS4, PS5 games. And I'm like, well you could just like choose something. She was like, no, I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that. No. And she ended up playing this like random like PS1 game, but it was exciting because it had the premise was like I was like, I've never seen a game like this. It's just like a puzzle game, but we were quite hooked. I was trying to get her to play Final Fantasy, but she wasn't ready for it. Maybe when she comes home. But yeah, I'm kind of interested a little bit more now because I haven't unfortunately had the opportunity to play a lot of games, so like now it's my chance. But at the same time, like I'm not interested in a lot of the new games that are like coming out, so I'm more like looking at like older games. But yeah, there's something about I was really mad though because not having the physical copy like the other day, like from the PlayStation Store, I had like I've been playing like Yakuza 0, and I mean I hadn't played it for like a few months, but like I'm playing it, ing, and and no, they just took it off the PlayStation Store, so I was like, so it's just like gone, so like I can't play it anymore, so like what's the point? It's like Netflix, it's like no, that's why I don't even like bother with Netflix half the time. So it annoys me. It annoys me in principle. But um, but yeah, that had me upset. I was so upset. I said that I had my progress, but like I'm not gonna like go, man. That game I was actually enjoying. That Yakuza games are crazy. Ah, yeah, I gotta go back to classes for real. Pokemon. I want to play some Pokemon. We had the only Pokemon game we had. Okay, we sound so poor right now, but the only game. I need to stop. I probably need to stop though. We had Pokemon. My brother had it. We had. Was it Emerald? I think it was Emerald. It was something to do with the color green. He had that on his like Game Boy SP or whatever, Advanced SP, something like that. Really? For the PS4, Tales almost had no emulation. Once we're gone, they're gone. Oh, that's okay. Good to know. That's man, people don't really be thinking. That's unfortunate. With emulators. Yeah, I think you got to. That's the good thing is there is a good like backlog, so should really never run out. Hopefully, that'd be crazy if you ran out. I think that'd be impossible. Yeah, I think that's thing too. I was thinking about that playing movies the other day too. I was like, I like watching movies, but I have like moments I watch them and then I'm like, so I gotta there's a lot of movies I wanna. I actually have not seen a lot of movies either. Behind and everything. I swear as a kid I probably just went to school and then came home, did my homework, and I went to sleep. I don't know what I was doing. What was I doing? I used to be on Neopets. That's what I used to be on. That was all I really used to do. But yeah, for the most part, we just got games from my like my older cousin. He was doing like my it's so funny because it's like my mom buy games for my cousin. It's so rad because like he was like it was understood that he was like the gamer, you know. Um, because like my brother wasn't really like that much into games, and then we like games, but we just like always got the second half for my cousin. But it was like more understood that he's like the gamer. So it's just so I used to just watch him play games. So to be honest, when I like realized that people like stream games and stuff, because I'm like I don't know what I've really been doing the last a lot of time, but basically I didn't realize until I started watching RDC that people stream games. I'm not gonna lie to you. So like, but I was like, oh, people do this thing. This is the thing I've always been doing my whole life. I just watch people play games. People ask me, oh, do you like this game? Or did you play this? I'm like, I watched it. But yeah, he was like the gamer. Still is. Ooh, Assassin's Creed. Franchise at the time. The National Dex or anything yet? What's National Dex? A franchise at the time. When my cousin was playing Assassin's Creed, I really liked. I thought it was the coolest thing because I really love history. And at the time, I think I just learned about like what was it? Not just it was a part piece before. We had learned about like the Crusades and stuff. So I was like, this is Crusade. So I was like telling him like all the different things. I was like, yeah, that's Saladin and Saladin and this and then that's Richard the Lionheart and all these things of things. Cordelio, all this kind of stuff. I was like telling him about the different places and stuff and what was going on. He was like, oh, bet. And then I don't think he said, oh, bet. Maybe he did actually. Anyways, but yeah, it was. I really liked, especially with like Altair and stuff. Then I only saw up to he had what did he have? Like Ezio, basically. After that, he didn't. I think he moved at that point. But I watched like one video of somebody playing. I don't know which one it's called, but whichever one that they were in the U.S. or whatever. If it was Connor or something, but yeah, Assassin's Creed is solid. It seems like it fell off though. It's so funny when I think about like terms I use because I watch RDC. I'm like I don't even like organically know these terms. RDC influence. But yeah, I really like Assassin's Creed, at least in like the idea, especially because I like history a lot. So that's why I thought it was so cool. And it's so funny because it's like such an interesting concept, but it's like it's like been around so long and they made so many games that it's like you're like well, I'm not tired of it. I didn't play it, but like people like from what I've seen, people like get like tired of it. But it's like it's kind of funny. It's like pretty new. I mean, I guess you had like what do you call these things? Parkour and stuff. Like you have like your Tomb Raider and stuff. So, but like it was definitely a thing. Important game series. Am I gonna get to drawing anything else today? Let's see. Getting into a bit of a mode here. Just dappling at this point. Trying to get some this texture in here and see what. Ooh, something looks wrong here. Hope this looks wrong. Wait. Something looks weird. I think I just. Hold on. I guess if the wing is going up, right, it's gonna go up, and then so I shouldn't see. I don't know. Something just feels weird. I think like. Dang, I don't know my dragon anatomy. It's just so foundational. It really is though, actually, because, like, I mean, out of all the fancy animals you're going to be drawing, I mean, you want to know how to draw your dragons. I actually have a story I'm working on that does have a dragon in it, so it wouldn't be amiss to learn how to draw the dragon. This dragon has some strange proportions. It's a statue, okay? It's just an idea of a. Okay, this is interesting. That makes it look it's more like angular. Let me see that. I wonder if it's like the clan of the wolf dragon, or is like maybe it's like the alliance of the wolf and the dragon. This is for like someone's story, if you're just coming in. And I guess shoot, let me see. Thinking should this foot be like if this wolf was really on top of the dragon? I suppose if I could get away with because it like could potentially be going into the back. However, probably needs to. Well, I don't know if that makes sense either, but it probably needs to be on top. Probably would make sense. Okay, that's fine. It wasn't. I think it's okay. Except that I'm drawing on the dragons. The wolf. Goodness, all the wrong layers. Okay. And I'm hungry like the wolf. Oops. Assassin. Assassin. Okay. What? I'm confused. Where is that one? Anyways. Oh, okay. So something up here, I guess. There we go. It's back foot. this is a lot weird now. Maybe I should do this. Make that smaller. Go here. I want there to be a little bit of empty space though at the bottom as well. Negative space. It's like Wile E. Coyote. Okay. The bottom there. Okay, I mean it's better than it was, but I'm not sure what this dragon's foot's doing, but also okay, this is very flat. So the way to fix that, hopefully, is to add more highlight. More form, not just highlight, I guess. Shadows, and deepen the shadows and brighten the highlights. And I'm hungry like the wolf. Let me see what that did already. That looks terrible. Okay. Do this here. Oh yes, form. Always fun. Don't go crying to your mama. I don't like that song. I don't know why. It's okay. Maybe like that. Okay, I'm gonna actually grab the pedestal so I can I'm gonna start trying to think about this as a final. Let me see if I can. I guess I can combine these layers at this point. That's fine. Oops, what did I just do? Okay, no problem. I think the layers have to be visible to be joined together. Let's see, yeah. So I'm gonna just flatten my layers a bit. Merge them. Nope, I merged it to the the paper. Wanna always watch that. Watch out for that. Okay, so now we just have the wolf. So let's write Loba. My A key on my laptop. If I press, I can show you. I'm sure you're very interested in how my computer's not working. If I press A, it like presses 3 of them each time. If I press very lightly. Oh, never mind. I guess I don't know how to press lightly. Oh. Okay. Now it's showing off. But actually, the key fell off. So. Okay. Oh, no problem, sir. If you're good, you're good. I tell my mom when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. She's a girl from Dublin City. One time at my school, this like random band just came to my school and they were just like singing like Irish songs. It was one of the most exciting things that's ever happened at my school. So. That was a long time ago. It wasn't even like that was like elementary school. Oh shoot, the dragon's covering. Oh, and that kind of makes sense. I'm just gonna turn the dragon back on. Yep, there we go. No problems. them in a folder. So let's put dragon. Okay, press very, very lightly. My A key is okay. Dragon. I was just saying that my keyboard key is like acting up. Not very. Alright, so I'm gonna just put. Yeah, if I press. Okay, luckily, I was thinking ahead. And I did buy a keyboard because I realized that my keyboard is probably gonna. So I do have a keyboard here. So. So this isn't gonna be that big. Not that I'm gonna add more detail. Worry not. I'm not going to skip. But it is supposed to be a pedestal, so I do want to think about it in terms of. I mean, it's supposed to be on a pedestal, so I do want to think of it in terms of. I am cold. It's cold in this house. Let's see here. I can never find. Oh, it's up here. That's why. Oh shoot! I think I'm hungry. Let's see here. Let's go from the middle of that foot to the middle of that foot. Hold shift. No, never mind. Add a new layer and put this dragon below here. This one. Oh. Dog stood atop a dragon. Stood atop. It's like a crest from Game of Thrones. Yeah, maybe that's what it's supposed to be, like something like that. Cause I don't know. Excuse me. I too am trying to figure it out. I'm like, maybe I was thinking that maybe it's the alliance of the House of Wolf and the House of Dragons or something. I have not watched Game of Thrones, but general medieval fantasy knowledge. Or supposedly medieval. Let's see. I do know there's something about a House of a Dragon, though. Yeah, it must be something like that. So I'm curious to see what his story is about, because it sounds interesting. Seems interesting. Let's delete everything. Okay, let's go back. Let's not do that, please. Thanks. I should measure this better, though, because... the wolves have finally allied with the dragons. And yet, what would the dragons have had to fear, to be honest? You know what I mean? Like, you know, one wonders. I said dragon, I still wasn't sure. Okay. I'm going to see if I can... I suppose... You know, I do kind of like how that one is like this, but I don't... The dragon reference I have here is really weird. So I literally... yeah, that doesn't really help with the feet much. Oops. Oops. I probably could have literally looked up Stone Dragon. That probably would have been helpful, but it's interesting to try it and spend time not making sense. Oh, the Starks and the Tiger. Yep. The Targaryens. I can never spell the dragon people's name right. Are the other ones like wolves as well? Cause I don't know. I might have to. That's it might be fan fiction instead of an original story. What this person's doing. Okay. So I need this to look more like how the talons like do this thing. Do like my understanding of dragons. They like have this little like. Oh, I put it all together, right? Duh. I should watch Lord of the Rings. That would be an idea. Is it looking stone like to other people? Like it needs work still, but I'm unsure. There's still a bit to be done. I'm really bad at measuring. I should have. I guess I could put the guide on. I don't want to though. I'm being very lazy. Cause then it's not gonna. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I guess I'll help this way. Wait, what? Oh, I'm on the right layer, but that's not why I didn't work. I don't know why it just. Oh, I have to line that up. Here. Oops. Here. I can't even see that. Oh my gosh. It's a whole different color. That's fine though. I'm gonna. In fact, I'm going to pull this across here. That's fine. I'm gonna color it anyway. That's probably okay. What I do want to do, you can get it to snap to this grid, but I don't remember how to do it right now for some reason. I know for a fact those aren't even, but that's okay. I think it'll be okay. I can make it even after the fact. Hold on. Oops. I like just starting and then finessing it after. It just takes a long time to finesse sometimes. Sometimes the finessing never really happens. I'm sitting something like that to you, to me. The wolves are the starts in the kitchen. Oh, this person, man, I thought they were being original. Like obsidian or something. So it's, maybe I should lighten. You know what? Man, that kind of does follow. Lighten it up. Let me try one of those like color, those tone thingies. I never usually do those. Let me see here. I'm just trying to take the grid off. Okay. Yeah. Thought they were being original and nope. Tell me, Mom, when I go home. Get home. See. So then I would just take this box. They're not going to be even to each other though. I like it further out like that though, to be honest. I just want to make sure the edges are lining up enough. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. I think that they can be okay. Yeah, this looks weird because the colors are different. Yeah, I am going rather dark, aren't I? He's a gray knot. Making it very goth. Okay. I'll just do that. But no. Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me do this mid color. Perhaps. Okay. So, columns. Should go find one probably. Might be an idea. Maybe. Those lines are straight. I'm just gonna move a bit first, then I'll go back in. It's gonna be darker a little bit under here. It's gonna be a bit darker at this base. Sorry, I'm like starting to whisper now. I'm not sure why. Let's put a little bit over here. Little light. A little light. Now I have to make this. I will make it look a bit more run down and stuff a little bit. A little bit. So the Targaryens have to win then. Like, how are you gonna lose to a wolf? Like, if a dragon, you can't lose. Unless the dragons are like elephants or something and they're just like afraid of like small four-legged things. Guess it depends on. No, it doesn't depend on anything. The dragons like have to win by. Also, it's just the clan names, but I think there are actual dragons, right? So unless the wolves. Oops, I don't. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna put this on the other layer. Okay. Let me use this. Let me see. Yes, and then we can just copy it over. Let me do the highlight. That's the wrong color. Very much so. And I'm hungry like the wolf. Like, you can't really be mad if you lose to a dragon, can you? Like, you're like, well, you know. Maybe my clan should have chosen, you know, a better animal. I mean, don't get me wrong, wolves are up there, but, you know, they literally can't be up there when there's dragons. Because they can't fly. Because I know I should just let it sit there, but alright. And I'm just putting these here. I am gonna make them. It's not gonna just be like a random line. Again, this would be a time to get the grid, but I'm impartial to the grid. That doesn't make sense. I'm very partial to the grid. I am not fond of the grid. Not like the grid. I should use the grid though. I don't think I need this many of these though. I think I just want. Oh, well, I already started. Let's see. Oops. I'm just duplicating these and pulling them over. But they're not even anyway, so. Wait, I'm sorry. Are there two of these? Anyway. We won't talk about that either. Let me move on. Okay, that looks weird. Oh yeah, duh, because. Alright. I know that's very flat. Worry not. Let's put this in a folder as well. I don't usually use folders this much, but has its moments. Makes sense to use it in this situation, I think. Okay, so now I can lower the opaque or not. There's many ways to kill a dragon when you think about it. This dragon is really only useful if it has a rider. Man, that's some colonized dragons. There's some tamed dragons. Not colonized, oh my gosh. Some tamed dragons, because how's a dragon gonna be useful? I'm sorry, I'm yawning through my whole conversation. How is a dragon gonna be useful only with a rider? Oh, you're talking in universe, I imagine. There's many ways to kill a wolf. All I gotta do is like snatch the wolf like a hawk and then just drop it. It's like a hawk around my house. Sometimes I'm like, my dogs are so small. I was like, I wonder, like, my neighbor had a chicken and the chicken, sorry, the chicken got like, it's actually really, that's unfortunate, to be honest. But yeah, you're like, careful that the chicken got stolen. I'm confused. Let me see. Oh, I guess I just can't. Maybe I can't. I should be able to do all of them. It's doing 2 of them. That's really strange. Oh, is it possible? This probably shouldn't be in here. Yeah, this shouldn't be in here. That's probably part of the problem. Yeah, this one I took off because it was the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. I had the base also inside of it, or at least the color layer of it as well. Okay, so these are just going to be highlights. I will end up blurring them, and I will also, what I want to do, I think, if I understand properly, what I'm trying to do is admittedly, I just want to, honestly, let me just combine these. I've never seen this before. I guess that's so bad. Interesting. Okay. Always learning more about this program. Yeah, I need to like get some actual videos out. That's a problem. I'm working on it. Like, I am working on the One Piece. I know that sounds ridiculous to say, but I am. I've watched, like, I'm actually going to say this in this video too. I've watched the 3rd episode of One Piece so many times. I've probably watched it more than anyone. Because I've been making this video out for the longest time, and then like, I stop, and then I start, and I have to do something else. And it's like, but it's coming. It's going to be great. But I actually think I'm going to, I don't know, I'll see. Okay, there's that, but I don't even like this, to be honest. I just wanted, I don't even know what I did that for, to think about it. Okay, so can I make more sunlight now? Okay, thank you. Good. Yeah, it's really dark though. I do have to. I'm gonna lighten it up. I think. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do actually. I'll do it based on how I do these two. This part looks very flat to me. I have to figure this out. Yeah, the dragon builds a bit more stone light. The wolf needs some help still. I think his face is okay, but I haven't. I'll do some more work on it. Ooh, maybe. Let me see. What is the time? I was This is an episode background. This is an asset. I didn't make that or anything. Of course. This is something I'm working on. I'm doing a study of this other artist, of an actual artist, like piece. I'm trying to learn how to do some stuff. What else was this? Oh, this is just a thumbnail. I was trying to make a thumbnail. Painted this some time back, so that's why it's just like I imported it into this. But I have the messed up her shirt when I was doing this. Let me see if I can tonal correction. If I can do on the whole folder. Let's see. Let's find out. Nope. Okay, so let's just do the dragon. Why do his name the same? Well, clearly they exist because they're right here. So where are they? Let me see. Press this. Oh, they're not even in the folder. Okay, I'm not sure why I thought they were in a folder. Okay. So let me see if I can mess with the tone a little bit. Is it tone? I don't know how to use tone curves. I just kind of guess. Ah. You were right, I think. I think lighter. Yeah. Yo. Yeah. 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 Da. Yeah, that looks far more stone-like, sort of, or more like, gray stone or whatever. Okay, but how do I do it on this one? The same. So, tone curve. I pretty much just pulled it this way. Oh yeah, I guess you guys probably can't see. But I'm just like pulling on this little graph, and I guess it's just like lowering the red, green, blue in it. Or in this case, I guess the value, I don't know, or lightening it. I made it darker. Oh wait, lightening it. But I know there's like a little bit of red in this one. At least I know that because I kind of use a lot of their color, but I think it should really just be the tones, the value. Now I wonder if I do this. Oh, interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. That's pretty much how I had it before. I seem to like having it dark. Let me make it a bit lighter. Because I can fix it though. Yeah, I don't really like doing these things that often. I just like kind of just painting it offhand, but give it a try here. I'm trying to match it to the dragon. Okay. Wolf needs help though. Okay. I'm an artist as well. Oh, thank you. I'm trying. Yeah, I actually never used to like. Yeah, I guess I could say. Yeah, I never used to like say I was an artist. I don't know. But I try to say it more now. But sometimes I'm like, man. I'm more like trying to claim it now. But I still like, but yeah. Oh, thank you. So remember I was telling you I'm gonna do, like, I was trying to look at manga supplies. And I'm gonna order them today. But I was looking at like these like Copic markers. I don't know if you know what they are, but they're like these markers they use in like they often use in mangas. For like I think they're like ink based markers or something. I think all markers are ink currently. I don't know. But anyways, they're like supposed to be really good quality or whatever. But I was actually I watched a video yesterday of what's his name? The artist of Death Note. He was like doing an illustration. I think it's Takeshi Obata. And he was using them. I'm like, oh, those do look really good. But those things are so expensive. Like it's like $200 for like a set of them. It's like they're like crazy. They're very, very expensive. So I wasn't getting those anyways. That was never what I was getting because I know those are expensive. But it was just funny because I was like looking at them again yesterday. I was like, oh my goodness, because I was watching that video. I was like, those are crazy. Like that's a far later down the road thing. But if I want to paint like that, I'll probably just do like watercolor. I have watercolors and I do some. Oh, you know what? I need to paint something in real life. Well, this is real, but like, you know, actual paint something. I have to paint something for my sister. I should probably do that because it needs to dry by Saturday. Because oil paint, I'm gonna use oil paint, I think. You know what? I might have to go do that. I may have to go do that. Aw. Oh, if you don't say you're an artist, you'll never be one. Like, you gotta claim. Aw, well, thanks. Yeah, I gotta claim. Yeah, I gotta claim. Yeah. That's why I've been trying to say, like, oh, I'm a mangaka too. I'm like, oh, I haven't drawn a thing. I actually, though, I'm trying to figure out how to reveal it. I just gotta, that makes me so mad too, because it's like, I don't like how I like draw for it fully yet, but I'll just start and I'll get better, I guess. It's just like, it's annoying. But, I was watching, I was watching like Obata draw, and I was watching Toriyama, and I'm only like now, like I can like watch stuff with Toriyama at the moment. I'm like only now getting to a little bit. It's like, it still stresses me out. Makes me sad. But I was watching him draw Goku, and he was really funny. He's really funny. I just didn't like. But I was watching him like you know. So I'm gonna get some supplies and stuff today. I'm gonna order them. So thank you to my angel investor. See, that worked. I'm quite punny when the time calls for it. So yeah, I'm gonna get a few of those today, but yeah, I probably actually need to go. Shoot, yeah, I have to paint this thing for my sister. I forgot about that. The oil paints, they take a bit to dry. So I should probably go do that. So I think I'll stop here for now. I was close though, but I have to put more detail. I'll update you all later. I think I will be. I'm hoping and planning to. If I can make some progress on this painting I'm supposed to do, then I'll probably stream later. I might play a game later though. I probably really don't have any time to do that though. So maybe I'll see. But if not, I'll be streaming again tomorrow. So I'll either, if I don't do this off stream, then maybe I'll have some time later. If not, I'll definitely show the final result. But yeah, it needs some work. It needs work. So like the column is super flat. And yeah, I'll put some details. I'll probably put some like cracks and crevices in it. Yes, that's what I will do. So I thank you. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. I thank you to everyone who stopped by and watched, and thank you very much, Seraph, for accompanying me through my drawing today and drawing and painting today. I very much appreciate that. And yes, for accompanying me on another leg of my journey to the best. So, let me see. I'm gonna see if you're still around. So I can say bye. I wanna end it if you stepped out for a second. But let me see. What else do I have to do? Let me see. I have to finish some other things. I was hoping to do some fan art today, but I'll get back to that later. It's okay. Oops. Gosh, I'm out here showing off people's things. Let me see. What else was I working on recently? Yeah, I was doing this little One Piece drawing. I was hoping to finish it, but I'll finish it later on. This is rough right now. Let's see, what else was I doing? So I'm gonna put some of these things up here so I remember to finish them. But yeah, I have actually finished technically, I think in terms of outlining the first volume of my manga project. So I just have to edit it, and this is something I was working on for episode as well. This is for my sister's story. I have to finish this as well. Yeah, what? Maybe I should finish this before she comes to. She'll probably like that. This is for my sister's story that she has an episode. So yeah, I'm just working on a bunch of different things. So I just gotta. Yeah, this is gonna come together though. I actually think the person will probably be happy with this, literally how it is, but I have to do more. I need to make it a bit better. But yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah, thank you, Seraph, say the word right. And yeah, you have a great day as well. And yeah, I'm gonna log off. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sign out. You can't say log off. I'm gonna see y'all later. Thank you very much, and God bless, and take care, everyone. Make art if you like making art. I don't know. I need a proper sign off. Oh, my mouse isn't working, so now Yep, we're doing well here, guys. Ah, my mouse is stuck. Okay, wait.